we have drawn a beam. So next thing that we do is we provide the support to the beam. Click on the support option. Here we actually got 3 beams. Right now we don't see. So what we're gonna do is that we will display the nodes so that we can differentiate our beams. To display the nodes, just press shift and press K. So shift plus K, if you press, so it will give you the nodes. Okay, so this is a way. So another way is you can see this option over here. So symbols and labels option here, just left click on it. On the labels tab, over this nodes option, just press node points and you will get these node points. And if you want the node numbers, just select this option and click on apply. You can see the node numbers as well. So this is node number 1, node number 2, similarly 3 and 4. And after that, click on OK. Here in this example, so we got a fixed support at this point. Okay, we got a roller support at this point, we got a hinge, and we got another hinge here. We will define these supports. So for defining the supports, click on create option that is available here. So we are at the general tab in this support sub tab. So click on create. This is the fixed support. On the fixed support, fx, fy, fz, mx, my, mz. So the translation in the x direction, translation in the fy direction, translation in the z direction. Similarly, rotation in the x direction, rotation in the y direction, and rotation in the z direction is restrained or prevented. So this is the fixed support. So we will click on add. So next support that we are doing is, so let us define the hinge supports first. So let us click on create, and over here let us click on the pin support. So the pin support, the restraint, the translation is prevented but the rotation is allowed. So what are we gonna do? We will click on add. Similarly, let us define the roller support. Click on create again. You can see that we don't have any option for the roller support. For that we have to use fixed. But in the roller support, what happens is that this is your roller support. So in the roller support, you can go in this direction, x direction, you can go here also, you can go here, you can go here. So the release or the degree of freedom is in the x direction, z direction. Okay, so you can move in the x and the z direction, but you cannot go up or down. The restraint is in the y direction. Similarly, for the movements, the roller support, you can rotate in the x direction, you can rotate in the z direction, or you can rotate in the y direction as well. Rotation in the y direction means that rotation about the y axis. Similarly, rotation in the z direction means that rotation about the z axis. So rotation about y axis means that, so this is our roller support. Okay, this is the ground and the y axis is the vertical. If we apply the movement like this, okay, movement like this, so this will rotate like this. Okay, so this will rotate like this. So this is the rotation or my movement. Okay, so here only the translation in y direction is prevented, and all the other things, my, mx and mz, these all things are allowed. All right, so we got releases in the x direction, that is it can translate in the x direction to and fro. So we got releases in the z direction, it can go to and fro in the z direction. Similarly, rotation about x direction, y direction and z direction is allowed. Only the movement in the upward and the downward direction is not allowed. So we click on add. So now what we do is, if you select this node here, if this node selection option is not activated, okay, so let us save this, it's not activated, what you can do, you can click on this option, nodes cursor option here, to select the nodes. So if you use this option, then you won't be able to select the nodes, but you will be able to select the beams only. So to select the nodes, you have to click on this option. So let us select the node here. We saw one option of assigning anything to the other thing, that we select the thing that we want to assign. So we want to assign the support to. After that, we select the thing that we want to assign it to. So we want to assign it to node 1. After that, we check this option, assign to the selected nodes, and we click on assign. And after that, we click on yes. So you can see that the fixed support has been assigned. So the next option is that assign to view. So if we use this option, assign to view, and check this option and click on assign, all these nodes that are in this view, they will be assigned the fixed support. So we will not be using this option. So next thing is the use cursor to assign. If we check this option and after that click on assign, so wherever we click on the node, the fixed support will be assigned. So we don't want the fixed support here, so we want the roller support. So what are we gonna do? We click on this support 4. After that, we come here and click on this node 2 to get the roller support at this node. Similarly, after that, we click on support 3. We click on here to get the hinge support, and we click on here to hinge support. So we don't need these node numbers here. So what are we gonna do? We will be selecting this option, click on this left click, symbols and the labels. After that, uncheck this node numbers option. After that, click on OK. So you can see the supports have been applied.